Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the 123rd segment of Be Inspired with Buzopat Life Changing Reality Talk. I'm still Honorable Ambassador Buzopat Osigwe, and I am here on this platform again where we embrace our truth that leads to our freedom. Remember to always subscribe to my YouTube channel whenever you come across this video. Like, share, and drop your comments. It's very, very useful, honestly. Today, we'll be talking on the topic many sounds. Yeah, life has a way of bringing so many sounds. We have so many sounds that we hear about. Most times it's like sounds of music. Some are audible, some are inaudible, some are pleasant, some are unpleasant. Some are soft, some are loud, and some are like music. Some sounds are that of mockery, sounds of courage, sounds from feeble corners. Some sounds are from doubters, disdain, and from sounds of contempt. There are still sounds, that are from jesters, while some are from encouragers, from lifters, and from pushers. So we hear all these kind of sounds. These voices, these sounds are coming as your dance is going on. Because in life, every stage you are, your dance is actually going on. And as your dance is going on, you're hearing these sounds. Most of them are just with just one agenda, to either stop your dance, or to steal your song, while some are to help you find yourself. So which sound are you hearing? You must refuse to hear or listen to the sound, from what you don't understand. The drums, that are beating from that of your enemy, because no one was there when God created you. You must learn to listen to your own drum, so you can find it among the numerous sounds that comes to your ear wave always. Don't dance to the beats of created by naysayers, or by your pull them down syndrome people, or by your enemies. You must learn to drive your own destiny. When I say drive your own destiny and your economy, they all work hand in hand, because when you master how to drive your destiny, you will drive your economy. You will be your own boss, and you will decide intentionally to decide your destiny. That is part of it. It's part of it. Any sound that beats only negativity and sing songs of doom to you, that is from the pit of hell. You must learn to close the door, shun it, and said, lie from the pit of hell. Get behind me, Satan. Do you understand? Yeah, you don't need to see a human being to say, get behind me, Satan. Most times, the sounds that is producing in your eardrum, the things you're imagining, you will get up and get angry and say, get behind me, Satan, because it's sure rich. You need to close that door, and it's only you that can do it. Most of these negative sounds that comes, their drums are heavy. But you must understand that these are ways, and that's why we're here, to let you know that if you're experiencing it, it's part of it. But you need to have your willpower stand in the gap for you, honestly. All those things don't have to be entertained by anybody and not by you. When opportunity comes your way, I always say this: grab it first. Even when you don't understand it, ask questions later, but grab it first. Don't come and say it's not for me, I am not cut out for this. This one is, I did not read this course, I did not grab the opportunity that is knocking on your door first of all. Then ask questions, and you always find a way. You always find. There are people that collect contracts. They don't know jack about it. They will come back and then look for those who know, and then even those who know may not even have the material to supply. Before you know it, they will get to those who have the material but they don't have the way. The people who know what to do will now use your own availability, the contact that you have collected, and the contract that you have already. Before you know it, 1, 2, 3 person comes together to supply that thing, and they all become millionaire, simply because you didn't let the opportunity you don't know pass you by, simply because I don't know anything about it, which is something so many people are comfortable doing. So you just had to learn this. You must find a way. No one can be broke, can be proud. No, you can't. No matter how you want to justify, you can't be broke and proud. It's a curse. It's not even have anything to do with being arrogant. It's a different thing altogether. You can't be broke and proud. No, you must do something about it. Just as many sounds, are a mixture of both drum and that of and other percussion and percussion instruments. Yeah. You can easily decide which of the two drums you want because you look out for the high pitch. And this is how your life is supposed to be, because you must listen and you must understand which one am I available to, which one am I paying attention to, with all these things, which one is going to be okay for me, because you have what it takes to become a pathfinder, a pace setter, a change maker, a trailblazer, a jeans breaker, a goal getter, and someone who step outside the box to do something differently, to have different approach to things, and to try to chart a separate trajectory for yourself. You've got what it takes. Every single person have this in him or her. The only thing that we let the sleeping dog lie, which is something, let the sleeping dog. This is not the time to let the sleeping dog. If the dog is sleeping and it is to your detriment, you must wake up the dog. And even, in fact, give the dog a run. Pursue the dog out of your environment, for crying out loud, because you need to wake up and do some things that needs to be done. Time waits for nobody. It waits for nobody. When everything you do revolves just around you alone, if anything happens to you, God forbid, everything will die along. So you must make an impact that will live after you. You have what it takes to do it. You listen, being broke is hard, and making money is hard as well. So you must choose your own hard. Which of the hard do you want? Because if you're lazing about, it's a hard life. And if you put your head on the rain, inside the rain, in order to make money, is a hard life as well. So choose your heart. Don't forget that becoming wealthy is not about having the time. People who are wealthy don't just have the time. It's about creating the time. They created the time. They make it happen. They gave it their all. They chose to become different from whatever it is. I have always said this so many times, that it doesn't matter how your forefathers or grandfathers or whatever, or your father is, you may be the one choosing to rewrite the story of your family. And in doing that, you must close your eyes to some emotions and sentiments. Yes, if you don't, you're going to be drowned and you won't rise. And if you're the hope of your family, if you allow unnecessary sentiment to drown you, then the family is closed. So you must learn to wake up and do a whole lot of things. Apply wisdom and know when to say no, know when to stand, know when to close all doors, know when to shut down voices and sounds that are not bringing the drumbeat that you needed at the time, and be able to stand in order to save the humanity that is around you. I am challenging you today, wherever you are, anytime you come across this video, whoever you are, to actually check the kind of sounds that you're hearing when you're alone. Is very, very important. What do you hear when you're alone? It matters. It's not about when everybody is talking and you're putting your mouth and everybody is saying. What kind of sound do you permit? When you're alone, what do you hear? Because this is not about praying. I've met a lot of prayer warriors that are very negative. Negative people, but they are super prayer warriors. No, there's a lot of difference between, carrying anointing and being anointed. A whole lot of difference. You can't be carrying anointing, but it's a contaminated and attacked anointing. So whatever it is that is coming out of you will be manifesting the sound that your body is producing, and you are permitted. So you will still be the same and nothing different will happen in your life. But when you are anointed, when you allow yourself to become an anointed with a humility process, no weapon fashioned against you will ever prosper. You will become fire. You will become fire that negative things will be scared to come around you. That is true. So there are these two differences, and we must learn to go for the latter. When we allow ourselves to become anointed, the things that we pursue, we run when they see us. We don't even need to make an effort again. That's exactly what we need to do. Don't forget that a good and continuous uniform sound created by normal and periodic vibrations produces magic. And that's exactly how you will allow yourself to intensify consistently on the things that matter, and then you see the quality of your life improve, and everything about your life will change for the better. Don't forget that age is the hatchet that vandalizes the work of art. So you don't need to bother. It is not how long, but how well. You don't have to forget about what is telling you you're old, the sound beat, leave it. Age is the hatchet that vandalizes the work of art. With time, you see everything change. With time, you see everything align. With time, you see everything normalize. With time, you just see those things that you are so scared of becoming like, oh, really? Oh, yes, really? Yeah. Because if you go through the right channel, every other thing we align for you. That's just the way it is. It's not a rocket science. Most times people who make this thing happen don't have 1 million hairs. I keep saying it. But there's something you need to understand as you go through this. And I want you to think about this even after watching this. Take some time to have your, do an in-depth analysis on this. Memorize it, think about it. And what is it that I'm talking about? People you serve might not serve you. I need you to rewire your head. Reformat it with these norms so you will understand it. The people you helped might gang up against you. You know more. People you loved might not even love you at all. People you walk wires for, you jump fences for, might not even cross ordinary gutter for you. You need to understand it. People you stand for, you stand up to fight for. Oh, they will stand up against you publicly and humiliate you. You need to understand this. And you know it, you know peace. But always remember that whatever you do for humanity is never a waste. It doesn't matter the payback. Whatever it is, it's never a waste. I want you to have this at the back of your mind. That when you go through whatever you go for any human being, go through in life, go for whatever good you do for humanity will never, ever be a waste. Even when you don't get the reward immediately, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. But understand this, that only you can rewire the kind of peace, can get the kind of peace you need based on the things you allow your ear hear. Because sounds are continuously drumming, they're coming, they're echoing every minute. But the sounds you hear, do you know most people when you lie down, you don't even know. Visitors you did not expect, people you did not invite, your ear, this one, they create, in fact, people, they create quarrel, they create enmity, they give you words that you need to give to scatter everywhere, they come for you, this person that annoyed you, I want you to go and slap the person. People hear these sounds every minute. But it's your job to shun it. To say, get behind me, Satan. To pick the sound that is your own drum of what you want, what I want to become, what I want to see happen in my life, what do I want in my environment, what do I want to see in my children, what do I want to see in my husband, how do I want to see my wife, what do I want my brothers and sisters to become, how do I want it, what is it, and channel it to the man above. You have no job. But those things you desire, when the things you don't want come to you as sound, you have every right to say, no, you're not for me. Somebody was telling me that they borrowed my word. They said something about my word. That which you're selling, I refuse to buy. It has always been away from me. Because when you're backing, when you're doing those things, I would tell you, listen, my dear, you see, yes, I appreciate you. You see what you're selling right now? I refuse to buy. I refuse to hear. And I'm not hearing it. We can't do anything on our own. We need grace and mercy to speak for us, but our effort is that we must ask for the grace and the mercy that will speak for us. And when we ask, we will receive. When we seek it, we will find it. And when we knock for it, the doors will open. Jerry will tell you that it is not just doors that we open. The gates of financial blessings, gates of every good thing that you want, we open for you. But remember that you have a job to decide that which you hear. Okay, that's my message for us today. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Be Inspired with Buzopat. Follow me at Instagram, Be Inspired with ambassador.buzo. Follow me at TikTok, Be Inspired with Buzopat. Follow me at Facebook group, Be Inspired with Buzopat, and at Facebook page, Be Inspired with Buzopat Talk Show. Yeah, DM me as usual, and together we'll keep doing this. Infinite wisdom comes from above. Nobody has an authority of it. Nobody has monopoly of knowledge at all. But my opinion I will share with you, and then you can take one or two things that you need, and then the rest God will do it, because we'll do our best. God always comes through with the rest for us. Bye.